Hello, students. Today, I'm going to talk about what your assignments are for today, Thursday, April 2nd, 2020, or 2020. So you are going to be reading out of your shared reading book, and you're going to continue reading But Children Had Fun Anyway. If you need it read to you, or just would like to have it read to you, there's a video of me reading this on YouTube, so you can check that out there. Let's go ahead and go to the calendar of instructions. We're going to go to the 1, 2, 3, 4th square. First, you're going to read the entire poem aloud. Then I want you to practice reading just the last 2 lines. So it's these 2 right here where it starts with not and but. So go ahead and read those 2 lines. And what I would like you to also think about is if you need to correct any words as you are reading them. I'm also going to throw in there, if you read these last 2 lines, I want you to talk about which words are rhyming in there. After that, you can read out of your book bag for a little bit. After that, you are welcome to see if a human in the house will read to you or listen to you read. If you want to go to Storyline Online or check out some videos of me reading stories on YouTube, you can do that as well. You might want to ask parents permission to search other people on YouTube that also read stories. Don't do that by yourself. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the writing. So for today, I'd like you to write a story about your day. So you might want to do this at the end of the day, or if you want to write about what you did yesterday, that sounds good too. I'd like you to try to use quotation marks just to make it more story-like. So here's my example to you. Tanya is so excited to visit the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. I hope I see a lot of paintings, she says. She cannot believe some of the artwork is over 200 years old. It seems so modern, she exclaims. As you can see in here, let me highlight one of the sentences. I did use quotation marks just to make it a little more fun and seem a little more story-like. So go ahead and try that and see how that works out for you. Okay, let's go to our packets. So you are going to be working with possessive nouns today. I'm just going to explain what that is to you, and then I'm going to change the assignment a little bit from what it says on here, okay? So for the possessive nouns, we have singular and plural possessives. So if it's a singular possessive, you add an apostrophe S, as you can see right here, an apostrophe and then an S. An apostrophe, we've talked about this a little bit, it's like a comma in the air, but it's not called that, it's called an apostrophe. If you have a plural possessive, you want to add an S, but then add an apostrophe. One little quick hint, if a word already ends with an S, and it's a plural possessive, you don't need to add an additional S. So like the word class, you do not need to write C-L-A-S-S-S apostrophe. You can just go ahead and add an apostrophe after the final S, okay? As for singular possessive, my last name used to be Andrews, and it ended with an S. And even though it ended with an S, if I was writing something that showed that something belonged to me, like that was Miss Andrews's teddy bear, I would write apostrophe after my own S that I already had in my name and then add another S. Okay, so just kind of think about those things. Those are just a couple little hints. Let's take a look at a couple of examples that we have here. For singular possessive, one bear owns a book. The bear's book was purple. Notice how there is an apostrophe and then an S, showing that just this one bear owns that book. Okay, so now here we go. 2 bears own a book. The bear's book was short. So here you see there's an S and then the apostrophe. They're just in different places. Okay, you can use this page if you would like to. It's a little dark. Up here, there are some things that show ownership of this elephant in the picture. You're welcome to use the things that the elephant owns in some sentences, but I think it might be kind of fun if you make up your own story and you try to use possessive nouns in it. Or if you just want to write some sentences, maybe about yourself and something that you own or something that your family owns. Okay? All right, so that's your assignment for that. If you have any questions, feel free to text me or send me an email or ask your parents to call me. All right, let's go back over here and let's talk about the math for today. So for today, you're going to do 8-6, make an organized list. Now, I'm going to do a short video on talking about this, but what I am going to tell you is that this worksheet for today is actually really similar to the one you did yesterday, 8-5, and you're just showing different ways to make some of these numbers, different ways to show 25. And instead of writing it in number sentences like we did, we're actually going to put it inside of the place value charts. So I'll do a short video and kind of talk about that and read the problems to you. Now let's take a look at the reteaching page. It's also labeled reteaching 8-6, problem solving, make an organized list. Again, check out that other video and I'll read the page to you, but this is what it looks like. Let's go back to the packet and let's take a look at our social studies for today. Here we are back at timelines, and I want you to think about what is a timeline. Again, there's a video of me talking about timelines, so if you want to check that out just to give yourself a little reminder, feel free to go ahead and do that. I'm going to read the directions to you. Look at the types of transportation at the bottom of this page. When were these types of transportation used the most? Cut them out and put them in order on the timeline based on if they were used in the past or present. Then draw what you think transportation will look like in the future. So I think that's kind of fun because it really relates to what we've been working on in some of the videos. All right, students, and then your last assignment for today is to do something awesome for PE. I've heard a lot of kids are doing the cosmic yoga. I think that's amazing. I think I might have to start doing that too. And I think that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed listening, and I'll catch you in another video.